Hi, I'm Emma. I'm a degree qualified nutritionist and I used to be a chef. And so I bring together that love and deliciousness of food along with knowing what's nutritious and of value for you and your body. I am going to make this amazing, summery, crunchy salad with you today in real time. If you've got your ingredients together, then you can make this along with me. I am making a crunchy salad. I can't think of another word for it. It's summery and it's crunchy and it's beautiful weather here in London at the moment. And so I just felt inspired to show you. And the point behind this salad is I want to just get variety into your meals, variety of plant foods. And I thought, right, these are all sort of foods that you can easily pick up in your local supermarket. And so here we go. Crunchy is the theme and variety. I have a cucumber here and I'm just going to chop that up into just kind of like cubes, bite-sized cubes, small size, that sort of thing. It can be whatever size that you like. I think this is fun to keep it quite small and make it kind of a little bit petite cubes. So we've got a lot of variety of plant foods here, and the thing with this is it's about the variety and less about an individual ingredient. So what I'm using is celery and cucumber, and I've got crunchy sugar snap peas, which I'm not even going to cook and blanch because you can actually use them raw, and I love their sweetness and their crunch. And I am using all of these because they all offer a variety of polyphenols and they all have their own separate polyphenols. Now, let's do a quick refresh on what polyphenols are. Polyphenols are naturally occurring chemicals in all plant food, and what they do, like think about all these different colors. For instance, polyphenols make up color in plant food. And what they also can do is they can also give plant food a little bit of a taste or something like, say, bitter. And they're just various different natural chemicals. This is the key point, that in your gut, when you digest them, they actually help feed your beneficial gut microbiome. And in return, your gut microbiome give off like their own sort of chemicals naturally that have a knock-on effect to be anti-inflammatory throughout your body, not just in your gut. And that is fantastic. And they like variety, and you want variety because you want lots of different chemicals, those anti-inflammatory producing chemicals. What am I using here? I'm using radish because I love the pink and I love the crunch. So I'm using a bit of radish, and I think they're a fun vegetable to use. And once again, it's about crunch and it's about being raw and no faff. The only thing I did when it comes to faff, so to speak, is, apart from the shopping, is I just got peas and I took them out of my freezer and I put them in boiling water just to defrost them. They don't even need cooking. You could easily use edamame beans instead, which have got a little bit more crunch to them and a little bit more protein. But peas and edamame beans, great fibre. So that's really good. There's fibre in all these vegetables. Let's have a look. Is that enough pink? I think so. And as I mentioned, I've just washed these sugar snap peas because they're fantastic raw, absolutely delicious. And so all I'm doing is I've took the strings off and I'm popping them into the salad, and there go those peas. And hey, you know, it's really already starting to look like this just fun, crunchy, delicious salad. And what have I got? I've got a slightly underripe pear, and I am not waiting for it to ripen up. I want it a bit crunchy, and I'm just going to use this pear. So it's sweet, but only faintly sweet, and it just adds another crunchy dimension to the salad. And pear is particularly high in fibre for a fruit, and so that's why I'm using it as well. Oh good, look at this, yum. So fun, colourful, crunchy, easy, that's what we want this summer. All right, so now I'm bringing this whole salad together with a dressing, and the dressing was simply what I had in my fridge. You can use a lemon, you could use a lime or an orange. I'm using a lemon, and I've got some fresh dill, which I'm going to chop up, and some olive oil, and that's it. And you could use apple cider vinegar instead, as long as you don't make it too vinegary. Just keep it fairly mild, this dressing. because it's a soft, subtle flavour in the dressing. You don't want to overpower the crunchiness of the veggies because they themselves don't have masses of flavour. Okay, now I reckon this is very juicy lemon, so I think that half a lemon is going to be enough, and I'll match it with this same volume of olive oil, beautiful extra virgin olive oil, which is also anti-inflammatory in your gut. Amazing. And I'm going to just chop up some of this dill. I love fresh dill, and I tend to only ever use it oddly in the summertime, but it just reminds me of summer and holidays in Greece and things like that. But of course, dill itself has its own polyphenols in it. All fresh herbs and dried herbs do. So it's absolutely brilliant, again, for your gut health. And because it's tasty, it stimulates digestion, and so does the lemon juice. Okay, there we go. There's my dressing. And that's all you have to do. And I'm popping it in, and what I'm going to do is just mix that all together and get that olive oil and lemon juice just coating all the crunchy veggies, and a bit of dill throughout. And I probably will add some salt and pepper once I pop it on a plate. I reckon that's enough for 2 of us, and that's good. And now all I would need to do is go looking for a bit more protein. There's a little bit of protein in the salad, in the peas, but now I would go looking for some protein to build up my protein to add to it. Whatever protein you like, your eggs, firm tofu, some sort of fish, tinned or otherwise, that sort of thing would go beautifully with this. Something that's easy, once again, for yourself. Here is the wonderful Em, and she is my videographer, and she is so inspiring. And thank you, Em, by the way, for being so wonderful. But look, what did you say to me? We're doing this.
I've ever had salad as my first meal of the day.
I know. So we're shooting this video in the morning, and she said, "This is my breakfast, and
it's
this
lovely.
Crunchy salad is her breakfast." Thank you. Now I hope you enjoy this, and please pop comments down below.